Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is another watch me work, of course. This is today's look. Very natural overlay. And so you know the drill. To see where we going, we gotta know where we coming from. This is 7 weeks old. Seven weeks old. This is her previous set. This is her set before that. I just wanted to show you because I had the video. 6 weeks old. And this is all the overlay. So she started from little nubs growing out to there, to that black and rose gold set, to the set we're doing today. So I go ahead and file the polish off, and I'm using the Poochie's Nails coarse smooth top bit. It might be extra coarse. Sorry, I didn't do any of the annotations on this video. I didn't catch any clips. I was really working. And I'm using the Atwood Industries skiver bit. I believe it's skiver because that's how I want to say it. Make sure you hold this as flush to the nail plate or parallel to the nail plate as possible, as not to dig in. And after this, I'm going to take my round bit from Atwood Industries, and I'm going to kind of buff off any dead skin on the side walls, nail folds, the eponychium area, which we call the cuticle area, but technically isn't. We've gone over this so many times. And then I'm going to go ahead and taper in the sides of her free edge because they had grown out so much. They were more rounded, and she wants to go towards a more almond narrow shape, and I want to regain that now before I put the product on and it bulks out even more, just more filing. Then I use my file and I just went over the nail surface slightly to etch the nail. So I'm taking the clear rubber base. Of course, I cleanse the nail and everything. I'm just applying that when we cure in the light for 30 seconds LED. And then after that, I am going to take the YoungNails Synergy Gel, the base gel, and I'm just going to apply a thin layer. The brush I'm using is from Michael's. It's just a brush. I felt I liked the way it looked, and I bought it, and it was cheap, just $2 or something. And I'm just applying a thin layer, like polishing it on, nothing crazy, nothing wild. And I'm using the IBD Builder Gel. I've been trying it out. I've liked it. I haven't had any issues with it, and it's what I had on hand. So I'm just applying a slip layer, not going to cure and pick up more product, and go ahead and push that on the nail. And you see I'm not moving crazy. I'm just allowing it. It self-levels really, really easily. So I'm just applying that product where I need it, and then go ahead and, touch it and gel. It looks hard, but I promise, I feel like it's a million times easier to work with than acrylic. Even though I feel comfortable with acrylic, I just feel like gel is just so simple. It just self-levels. You can get it to go wherever you want it to go, just with a little light touch. Anyways, my opinion. So I'm just manipulating that how I want, and then going to put it in the light for the recommended cure time. And then I switch hands. I don't show that on camera, but in between each nail, I tell her to put that in the light. Then I'm going to her right hand, put that in the light, going to her left hand. But I'm just showing you a few nails, so yeah. And we want to get as close to the cuticle area with that slip layer, and then apply that product. That slip layer allows the gel to know where to go and not to go. It helps from flooding the cuticle area and allows it to just know where to self-level at. It looks so, so pretty. Oh, my goodness. So now I'm taking the crosscut bit, and I am smoothing over the surface of the nail. I already filed the nail into shape. I didn't show that. And then I'm just going in with this crosscut bit. And this is the only bit that I use. I find if you use the bit, I usually use like a fine bit, like a carbide bit. That is way too aggressive. Builder gel is so soft to file. It's so easy on the hands. I definitely recommend. If you don't think you're a gel tech, just try it. Try encapsulating some glitter or something with it, some acrylic with it. Anyways, that's another video. Love it. So I'm taking the Aurora Flakes from Glitter Planet, the Gel 2 Mirror Shine Protein Bond. I use that all the time for everything. Just throw that in the mix. Foil Transfer Gel from Daily Charm. And I'm just using this silicone tool from Wildflowers. This foil I got from Amazon. I'll try to find a link. I'll try. and I'm using the Orly Builder in a Bottle. It's similar to the Gel Bottle Ink rubber top coat. I can get that locally, so I've been using it. It's pretty similar. I like it. I don't build out the nails with it. I just use it for nail art type stuff to seal in foils. So I polish the nail with the Gel 2 top coat. I use that for like my chromes and things like this, anything I'm going to burnish on the nail. So I applied that, cured for a little less than 60 seconds. And now I'm going ahead and rubbing those flakes on the nail until I get the density that I want. And, you know, just placing the flakes where I want them. And then I am top coating again with the Gel 2 top coat. And then I'm going and buffing that. I'm not removing anything. It's buffing. It's not filing off. And I'm adding texture so I can ensure that my foil, my transfer foil, has something to stick to, that it has that texture there so we don't get any separation in between layers. So I go ahead and dust that off, and I'm applying my foil transfer gel. You want to make sure you cure this in light way more than it recommends, because if it's not cured, it's not going to work in your favor. The edges, they say on their website not to apply foil to the right at the edges. It's just, I don't know about this product. Not a scientist. I don't know about it. But it doesn't go right at the very, very edge. It doesn't really take away from it, but it's just what it is. It doesn't take away from the look of it. But you can see I'm pressing the foil. I stretched it over the nail as well as I could, and I'm just pressing. I could have allowed this to dry a little more. It kind of, I feel it cures in the light, but also kind of air dries. But it worked out pretty well. I was satisfied with the look of it, and that's probably about as good as you really are going to get it. Not that it looks bad, but you can see I'm placing the foil where there's any that didn't transfer, and I'm just going back in. And now I'm going to top coat with that Orly Builder in a Bottle, and that gives me a thick layer. It's basically encapsulating the foil, because you can get peeling with foil, any type of foil, especially when it comes to the free edge, if it comes down to the tip of the nail. So we want to encapsulate that, you know, with a product, but you don't want to use a hard gel because that can crack over soft gels. And I'm just adding a little more product. And then I cured that in the light, and I am top coating all the nails, and I'm using my Nailed by John Candy paint top coat, and I'll try to put the link for that in the description bar as well. Then we cure that as recommended, and we're done. Put a little oil, and that's it. Just a little quick video. This is what I did. This was what I worked and done, and I recorded for you guys. So I hope you enjoy it. Really simple. And please thumbs up, subscribe. If you have a question, definitely try to answer it. Leave it below. Any business inquiries, email will be below. Follow me on Instagram. Bye. Thank you.